Welcome back to OATS Uncut, Orator Academy Talks Uncut, where the conversations are honest, unscripted, and rooted in real moments that leave a lasting impact. As we approach Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we see his words everywhere, on social media, on posters, in classrooms and ceremonies. I have a dream, right? But today, instead of simply remembering the words, I want us to pause and reflect on how those words came to be. Because one of the most powerful parts of Dr. King's most famous speech was not carefully typed, revised, or rehearsed. It was listened into existence. On August 28, 1963, standing before 250,000 people at the Lincoln Memorial, Dr. King began a prepared speech, thoughtful, measured, and deeply rooted in justice. And then something remarkable happened. The crowd responded. A voice called out, and Dr. King made a choice that would change history. Today's episode isn't just about a speech, it's about presence, courage, and the power of responding to the moment. And on this MLK Day, that may be one of the most meaningful lessons we can carry forward. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did arrive that day with a prepared speech. It was powerful, it was sharp, it was rooted in law, justice, and America's broken promises, maybe. But the version we memorize today, the soaring imagery, the rhythmic repetition of I have a dream, that wasn't scripted. In fact, some advisors had encouraged Dr. King to not use that phrase again. He had used it before and they felt it was too familiar. And yet, something happened in the moment. The turning point was unique. As King spoke, the crowd responded, but politely and respectfully. And then from behind him, a voice cut through. Mahalia Jackson, a gospel legend, called out, "Tell them about the dream, Martin." Now pause for a second and imagine that. You are standing in front of 250,000 people. You have notes in front of you. You have a nation listening to you. And someone shouts, "Change course." This is the moment where most speakers would panic. But King did something extraordinary. He listened. Dr. King didn't abandon preparation, he transcended it. He set the papers aside and then he began. "I have a dream." The crowd stirred. He said it again. Louder response. He said it a third time. And now the crowd wasn't just listening. They were participating. This wasn't repetition for effect. This was call and response, a dialogue, an unspoken agreement between speaker and audience that we are in this together. Now let's talk about why this matters. Repetition. Repetition works because it creates rhythm. It builds emotional momentum. It gives the audience something to hold on to. But here's the key. Repetition only works when it's earned. Dr. King didn't force it. He followed the energy in front of him. Each time the crowd responded more strongly, he leaned in deeper. This is the difference between delivering a speech and having a moment. So what's the lesson for us all? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of us are so busy trying to remember what to say next that we forget to notice what's happening now. We cling to our notes, our slides, our scripts, and we miss the moment. Dr. King reminds us that a speech is not a monologue. An audience is not passive, and greatness often lives just off script. The courage wasn't in improvising. The courage was in him trusting himself enough to listen. Whether you're pitching an idea, speaking at a podium, leading a meeting, or telling your own story, ask yourself, am I speaking at people, to them, with them? Because sometimes the moment that defines you isn't the one you planned. It's the one you were present enough to catch and hear. The world remembers Dr. King's dream, but what made it unforgettable was not just the words. It was his awareness, his humility, and his willingness to listen while he spoke. And that might just be the greatest communication lesson of all. Well, thank you again for tuning into OATS Uncut. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who's afraid to go off script. Until next time, speak with intention, listen with courage, and trust the moment and trust your gut. And as always, stay well, stay safe. Remember to love and to laugh and have a blast. We shall meet again.